Jeff Johnson from GameOn, your source of gaming news and talk, and I'm joined today at the Calgary Comic and Entertainment Expo by voice actor Kirby Morrow. Kirby.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I am fantastic, thank you.
Excellent. Kirby, I had no idea you were going to be at the show today, and it's a great surprise to see you.
I was kind of a surprise, actually. I wasn't officially with the con. I came with Alchemy Apparel. These guys had hosted me here, and I worked with them, and yeah, they're selling their toys, and I'm selling my wares, and yeah, we're having fun.
I guess, what is your thoughts on coming to an event like Calgary Comic and Entertainment Expo and getting to meet your fans?
It's great. It's fantastic. I love meeting people, hear everybody's stories about how they grew up with my voice, and I was lucky enough to play some of these great characters that everybody knows and recognizes, so it really is a great honor for me.
Absolutely. And, I mean, just thinking, I'm just going to try and go through some of these roles for the people listening. We have people like Goku from Dragon Ball Z, Moroku from Inuyasha, Cyclops from X-Men Evolution, lots of different characters. Is there a personal preference for you, whether it be like anime, video games, voiceover, that sort of thing?
I like the variety of it. Video games are harder because there's a lot of yelling, and just like Dragon Ball Z, a lot of yelling. But I like doing PreLay a lot because the PreLay are the American-style ones because you get more freedom. With ADR, the Japanimation ones, they're already drawn and you have to fit your mouth into voice flaps, and you're a little limited on what kind of acting you can do. But with the PreLay ones, then you're in a group with a group of people and you're acting off each other. In ADR, you have to do it by yourself in a little booth. So it's a little more fun to do the PreLay shows, but I do enjoy the accolades that I get and how much people love the Japanimation ones.
Absolutely. And for myself, Troa Barton from Gundam Wing, that show is what introduced me to anime. It was one of the big ones that really got me going there. What is your thoughts on being a part of the Gundam franchise?
It was my very first anime, actually, that I voiced. So, yeah, Troa Barton. It was fantastic. Then he got blown into space for 13 episodes, but he came back, thankfully. But it was really fun, a really good group of guys that I knew and I got to know. We didn't actually work together because you work by yourself, but we'd see each other in passing in the studio, and then we worked on other PreLay shows together. So it was really great, though, doing Gundam because it was very popular. There was a time when all the pilots were going to conventions together. All the Gundam pilots would go together, and people were loving to get our autographs, and we had a great time.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
Now, when I think about a show like Dragon Ball Z, there's a number of... Your name comes to mind, but there's also Sean Schemmel, who voiced it for Funimation. Yeah. Do you often get comparisons to the roles?
I guess online everybody's doing comparisons, and people want to know which ones you voiced and who started and everything else. And there's actually 4 Gokus, so but I did the majority of Dragon Ball Z, and then it went and then Kai and Super moving on, and then there's actually another new Goku doing Super because I wasn't available. So there's Gokus all over the place. It's Goku Palooza.
What is your thoughts on more recent fan projects? I'm thinking Team 4-Star and what they've done with the series.
I've kind of heard of it, but I don't know what they've done exactly, so I can't really comment on it. But I'm sure it's hilarious.
I understand. So another one that stands out to me, I'm just looking at Moroku from Inuyasha. This is a series that had such longevity. I don't know how to put how many episodes this series had, but it just kept going on and on. What do you think about being a part of a show that has that, I guess, long of an episode base?
I think I'm going to be able to eat for a long time. That's awesome. Yay! Work! I love the fact that it's work, and it was a great, fun show to do. I really looked forward to going to the studio and playing this role and watching what hijinks. Sometimes we were getting ready to record, and I'd miss my cue because I'd be watching the show. Like, oh, sorry, right, I was supposed to start talking there. So it's a great show. I loved it so much.
Excellent. So if anybody wanted to get into voice acting, what's the best advice you have for them?
Remember, the second word is acting. So you've got to learn to act. You've got to go to a theater school. You've got to go to some kind of training to learn how to really be a good actor. And then you've got to learn how to specifically be a voice actor. And, animation, there's different kinds. You've got to be really over the top, or you could be, realistic. And learning how to have control. And it's difficult. A lot of people think it's totally simple, but it's like trying to walk into surgery without ever going to medical school. You have to really learn how to act properly and how to act well to do it. So pursue the acting.
Excellent. Yeah. Kirby, thank you very much for joining me today. If people want to know more about you, where should they go?
Where should they go? My website is just being retooled, so that's KirbyMorrow.com. That should be up soon. And it'll give all my where I'm going and what I'm doing and all that stuff. And that's probably the best way. Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks, man.
Game on. Don't worry. We have all the codes.
111 1111. Damn. 111 1112. Damn. 111 1113.
You're listening to Game On.
Oh yes, 8675309. That's it. No wait, that's not it. Damn you, Tommy Two-Tone!